We are starting the show today with one of my favorite topics, fashion. Tiradia Cork Accessories is a local company focused on sharing one of Portugal's treasures, cork. And here to talk about the sustainable, environmentally conscious products is founder Joana Rocha. And thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, this product is so cool, and the fact that it's made from cork, I can't wait to hear more about it. But first, I want you to tell us about how the business got started.
Yeah, so I feel like cork is in my DNA. I'm fourth generation in the cork business. My dad and brother are actually still in the business. They do bottle stoppers, and so when I moved to the US, I really wanted to bring the cork material here to the US community, and that's how it really got started. And then I met my business partner at a startup. She also has Portuguese background, and we got started in 2020, which feels like so long ago. But yeah, that's how this whole thing got started.
And the family's business goes back to the 1920s, is that right?
Yes, yeah. My great-great-grandparents, they would go with a donkey and cork stoppers all the way to Douro River back home in Portugal. Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Why cork too? I mean, I know it's sustainable, natural, and where does cork come from? Explain the extraction.
Yeah, of course. I actually brought some samples here so that we can have the whole process. But so cork comes from the cork oak tree. It's a type of oak tree, and you can only extract it when it becomes mature. The first time you extract it, it's going to be really irregular, as you can see here. And so this typically is used for our granulated products, which you can also see. We brought some samples here today. For our cork fabric, we use third or fourth extraction, which you can see here. I also brought a piece, so it's more regular. And then basically what happens is you are taking a slice of this piece of cork. Obviously, you have to boil it, heat and pressure, then you slice it. You attach it to a cotton backing, which I also brought a sample of our product here today, of our fabric. And then that becomes our fabric. And so going back to your question on why, it's such a beautiful natural resource. It's carbon negative because the tree is not cut down. You can continue to extract it for many, many years. It's waterproof, which I feel like it's super useful, especially here in Seattle.
Absolutely.
And also it's scratch resistant and extremely lightweight. So I don't know if you ever had a leather product, but you have to be so worried about all the little scratches.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't have to do that with our cork products. So
sign me up. Yeah. I want to see the water demo because you just mentioned that how they're waterproof. So you have a little spray bottle, right?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I brought it. If we look here, people tend to not believe it, but
I wouldn't believe it. It looks so beautiful. I'm like, there's no way.
There's no finish. There's no finish on it. This is the cork. And as you can see, the water just repels out of it because, again, cork is the outer bark of the cork oak tree, and so it's naturally waterproof.
Mind blown. Thank you for that. And
Yeah,
now, of course, I want to go down the line. You brought so many amazing things. We're starting over here. What can you tell us about this area?
Yes. So we have a lot of different products. So we have our women's collection here, backpack, another backpack. We also have a clutch, wallet, card holder, little pouches, some keychains.
Ooh.
Then we have our men's collection. We have belts. This is a woman's belt as well, a wallet, briefcase.
Is this more like unisex to this briefcase,
Yeah,
of course?
Yeah, of course. Whatever, right? Like we feel like a lot of our products, the way we design them,
Oh, and it's light.
yeah, it's very light, especially, again, like for these type of products that tend to be a little bit bulky. It feels really good to have the cork as a fabric because it's extremely lightweight. So if you add your water bottle, you won't feel it's too bulky.
Yeah, and with the men's collection, what are some of your most popular items, best sellers right now, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have way more products on our website. I feel like I brought a good representation of our best sellers. Like for the men, definitely this wallet tends to be very, very popular. Also the belt, I feel like a lot of people are looking for leather alternatives, and so we see a lot of sales on our belt.
And then with the women's too, let's go back there. What are some of the best sellers? Because the crossbody you were talking about, you could use this so many different ways.
Exactly. So our clutch, the way we design it, so you can see the straps here, and the way that we design it is that you can tuck in the straps, and so you could wear it as a hand clutch. I have this product, and this is probably the clutch that I use for most of the weddings that I attend.
Seriously, that would be perfect.
But it's also great as a crossbody if you go on a night out. So you can take the strap back, and actually, if you wanted to do a different color, say you already have another strap, you can also just loop in whatever strap you want. And that's how we tend to design our products, to give our consumer the ability to do whatever they want. I mean, it is fashion. It should be a representation of who you are, right?
Absolutely. And how durable would you say these products? I mean, obviously they're water resistance, but stand the test of you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. I would say so. We typically say for like big products like this, meaning that they are not going to be like in and out of a pocket, we say that they can last like 10 plus years.
Whoa.
So it totally depends on how you wear and tear your products. But for instance, I have this bag right here in natural for a little over 5 years. It was our first like sample, because we also test our products, right? Like we have to before we put them out there. And I have had it for over 5 years, and it looks pretty brand new.
It does.
And then if you have the card holder, for instance, of course, these smaller products and the keychain, in and out of pocket, you will see a little bit more of wear and tear. The problem is not tearing, it's just really the corners. Sort of the same issues that you have with leather products. So for those, we say probably between 5 to 8 years, depending.
Still amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, in your last section over here, I want to get to this area. What are you calling this area?
So this area is our home products. Obviously, I had to display this beautiful bag here. It's one of my favorites. And
it needs a moment.
It needed a moment. And green is actually our bestseller here in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know what it is about the green. Maybe it's the trees.
Oh, yeah.
I also really love
state.
this dye. We use vegetable dyes, and I feel like it looks so beautiful. And in the light, you see like a green, yellow. It's really beautiful. So deserve the moment. So this is not part of our home collection, but I put it here. This is part of our home collection. We have some trivets, a tray. As we had talked before, this is granulated. So this is not made out of our fabric. It's just granulated cork. So you probably already used to seeing some of these products. We still find them to be pretty cool, and when we design them, we also think about multifunctionality. So for instance, these trivets, you can also use them as wall art, or you can use them as a memo board.
Perfect.
Then you have our tray. I really like it because, again, waterproof. So not only you can use it in the kitchen with not being concerned, but you could also use it in the bathroom, for instance.
Right, and then over here?
And then over there we have a desk mat. We have different sizes, and then this is our catch-all, one of my favorites.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Quickly, where can people find you?
Yeah, on our website, and give us a follow on Instagram as well, because we would love for other people to fall in love with cork.
Well, I'm falling in love today with cork. Thank you so much for being here.